We just want to give a shout out to Brandon Studio. Thank you for allowing us to use this space. If you want to use this lovely space for your own, all how much of 1,000 square feet, you can call, text, message on Facebook, Instagram, check them out on Google, and yeah.
Bronson Studios for the win. Your palette is that's base, like it. The shoe could be the color pop.
Yeah.
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 Inside,
Yeah.
inside on the outside.
Yeah, monsters outside and inside at the same time.
Don't know.
Per.
What you saying? The shoe could be the color pop?
Yeah, cause look,
Yeah,
it's
some
very
people, like,
basic. Color pop.
Get one thing
Yeah, I
and
know.
then base the whole
Very
outfit around
monotone
one
and
thing.
then all the
Wow.
rainbow, the whole rainbow
Correct.
on your foot.
Correct. But like blue, like it's black. You have black in your shoe, like you know.
You rock with it.
But my thing is, guys tend to get away with that easier than girls.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because sometimes when I really take in a fella, it's like, but wait, he really looking nuts. but at first glance, it's like, oh, okay, the kick's cool or whatever. But you realize something
start to
not
deep it, it's
adding
like,
up. Yes.
Hold on now.
Yeah, what going on here, sir? Clearly, you didn't look in a mirror before you left.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, sometimes I used to like watch my outfit in pieces. I'll be like, the top half looking good and the bottom half looking good. But
together, it does not work.
It's not
Oh,
it.
God, fix that.
So
You have to look
I've-
at it, together.
Yeah. I've learned that. The hard
God.
way. Thank God. I've learned that the hard way.
Wee.
The hard way.
What do you mean? You don't like...
But so that means
No, you
so that
don't
means
like go
Like,
through
what
it.
was- yeah, I know.
that mean it fall in his garden.
I'm going to say,
Oh, no, for sure. You
what
came
was
out
the
at me.
hard way that you had to learn where somebody was like, hey, yo, brother,
Nuts.
that's crazy.
I mean, nobody like really came up to me, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think over time,
It's like,
You kind of figured it
your
out.
style develops, and then it's like, wait, why I was wearing back in the day? like-
Yeah.
That's when I asked Keisha, like, Keisha is a stylist and
Yes.
yeah, fashion mode. Well,
Yes.
not fashion
once
mode anymore.
was
Once,
fashion.
yeah.
Yes.
Used to be
No,
fashion.
Yeah, so I asked her, like, are there any outfits that you like look back at it now and you kind of like, I really wasn't paying it on like that.
No, yeah, I really, yeah.
So-
I feel like for sure. You see, teenage Tiff, pressure.
I think everybody has those embarrassing photos.
Of course,
And it's fine.
100%.
Teenage stuff was, go back inside.
No, yeah. Oh God,
Change.
because again, I am like younger.
Yeah.
I'm an only child living with my parents, so the influence now. So it's
Yeah.
depending on it would look a little granny-ish.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? What was I doing? Who knows? But hey, we out and bad now, so
Luckily, my photos got washed away in Ashagona's flood.
that's
What?
unfortunate. That's not something to
Sorry,
be.
I meant it like, nobody can really like.
Just I got you, but I was
No,
like,
definitely,
whoa.
it's kind of
no,
sad
yeah.
that
That's sad.
nobody gonna tell me more pants.
I mean, if you're being honest,
I
I just
thought
thought
it
you
was
change your
intentional.
shoes.
No.
No, because
And I
the two
didn't
of them was rolled up. So
It
I
is-
thought
so it's as a style.
Oh.
I thought you were like intentionally doing it.
It's a style.
It's
you
a
know?
little too long.
You know,
Oh,
like
okay.
every fall is a fashion.
Right. We didn't intro you.
Hey, well, better late than never.
You know what today is?
What is today? It's Tiff Tuesday.
Come on. It's Tech Tuesdays with Tiff.
Whoa.
Where we talk about no tech.
Wow.
and only Tiff.
And all I like that one. Woo.
Yeah, we have Tiffany,
Hey.
model, graphic designer, manager.
Wait. Hey.
Many things that we found out that I didn't know that you did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she's doing everything.
Come on. Trying to.
That's good.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you. What an intro.
Are you still doing? You don't do tech talks anymore.
Nah, that was actually for a client that we had.
Okay.
But it might come back in a different way soon.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So
Okay.
stay tuned.
Okay. Give the people a little
Oh gosh.
A rundown.
a little rundown of how
A rundown.
you got to your young age of 24 years old.
Oh.
Fill
Was
us
it
in
come
on-
up?
Fill us in on the last
I'll-
24 years.
I love that. That's the number we're going with.
I don't know how old you are, and I know you never ask a lady her
I'm
age.
going.
Just
Well,
shoot
that's
a
why.
number.
Well, no,
I-
and we land at 24, so I'm rocking with 24 for sure. For For sure, for sure. So like what in terms of what, like history, how you want it?
How you got to where you are?
How did you get to where you are? Like, what was life like?
Life,
growing
well,
up?
as I mentioned before, I'm an only child. So
Did you get only child privileges?
of course an only child will say no, but everybody else around will be like, of course she did, spoiled child.
Yeah.
So yeah, to an extent, I guess it was really granny, because you know, if you go by mommy and you ain't get through, if you ain't go by daddy and you ain't get through, granny is always the one that have your back.
Yeah.
Granny,
For sure.
words to granny.
Granny say, hold on, Jenny.
Oh no!
No,
You
no,
mean?
it's-
Oh gosh, yeah.
So tell your
Yeah. She say come. She say come. When Tiff, and she called me inside, and it's like you don't know what to expect, and then she just say, hold on to that.
It's like either I have to fight or flight.
And it's
Or
real
get her
calm
back.
too, It's real calm.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, face up. Your parents, you know.
Yeah. Literally.
Granny give
Yeah.
a cookie and all, yeah.
Or she say,
And
I
then
put
like it's
something,
drug.
I put something on the dresser for you. And when you go, you're just like,
Say,
Hey, die.
you just had a smile,
You know
you just
what-
had to stay quiet.
for me, you
Granny
know, it
give
was
a
like
house, not
you know, it's like she put all the Bible. And it's like, you know, when the Bible come out, you know what I mean? Say, hey, talk to me nice.
bless that money first. So I'm gonna give it to this grandchild today. And then next week I'll give it to the
And then
next
of course,
one.
you know, all the others, whenever they pass through, it's like, well, granny. But you know, oh God, grannies always have.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're pulling it from, but grannies always
couch.
have.
Gotta be the coach.
They always money, is food,
Yeah.
they always have. The grannies have a different kind of blessing, a kind of something on them.
For sure.
But yeah, so only child, spent a lot of time with my cousins growing up, school. Honestly, what did I want to be? Now, my mom did cosmetology, so naturally I was just like, oh, I'm going to get into that and, be makeup and do all of this stuff. And then I love animals, so I'm like, no, I'm going to be a vet.
All right.
Those things never happened. And I ended up going to hotel school, TTHDI. And,
Did you go with
and
Richard?
No, we didn't go at the same
Okay.
time. I
Richard said
didn't
he
bounce
went
him
to
up.
Hotel school. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I didn't but I
R.I.P.
didn't bounce
to-
at the same
Okay.
time.
To hotel school.
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
Had some
Oh, I
good
didn't know.
years.
What happened? They like.
Bad management, so things had
They
to.
shut down, dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
just a lot of internal back end things, you know.
Wait.
And yeah, and fun fact, I didn't even know, like when I was choosing subjects and whatever, and it was food and nutrition. This is still in, because I went to Provi. And my dad was like, yeah, I didn't know that. He told my mom, he's like, yeah, she's going to be a chef. She's going to do this and whatever. So I guess he called that blessing on me. So yeah, and then
But did
I
you
did.
know that you were gonna be a chef?
definitely not. I know, I really, that's what I'm saying. I was going through so many things, decided, no, I want to do this and do that. I just thought, yeah, I could do everything.
Yeah.
And then, well, you know, reality.
It's like, maybe I'll do one of those things.
Yeah, one of those things. And yeah, and then I did hotel school, got my degree. I was working in the food industry for about 10 years. And then, what happened? Yeah, after that time was COVID. And literally COVID was a reset, because life changed after COVID. Career change, just everything happening. Yeah.
So, did you see like hotel school? So although your dad was like, she gonna be a chef.
Yeah.
But
After, because of course, well, I chose subjects. So I did like business and I did food and whatever. And then, of course, getting first-hand experience through the food labs and all that, I was like, oh no, I have a knack for this. I do enjoy it. And the thing is, looking back, my granny on my dad's side was always into baking and all of that. So of course, growing up, we always breaking bread with granny, we baking sweet bread, all sort of things. And then my mom's mom, because she lived with us, and she used to cater and all that. So the thing is, I always grew up around food.
Yeah.
So it kind of, looking back now, it was always
like, it
there.
had to- yeah.
Exactly. And then it was just like, all right, my turn now. And yeah.
Okay. So then, tell me about. So you said you worked in the industry for 10 years. How was the transition from going to hotel school into the culinary industry? Because I don't know. Is it that okay, you leave hotel school and they set you up with an internship.
Well,
or-
so yes,
Okay.
so to your last year you do an externship.
Okay.
So you go, like, you can be placed through the school, or if you know you have places that you want to work, you can approach, because some businesses are aware that hotel school does that,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they tend to take students and stuff. And I don't know if you know, Eljo's now, it used to be Levels before.
Nah, dog.
Right. Well, I worked at Levels. Like, my externship was at Levels, so I was in the kitchen there and stuff, and then I kind of just grew from
Peeling
there.
potatoes or I don't know. I feel like
Nah,
everybody
what?
come up
No,
is
I
always peeling some.
Nah, well, the thing
produce.
is, you always
Yeah.
start like
Prep,
prepping.
yeah, meal.
The thing is, any chef would know, once you get your prep down, anything can happen in a kitchen.
Real.
Because to me, everything goes into that, because again, when everything is prepped, literally in
You can
5
go.
minutes, you could, of course, because everything is prepped. So of course, prep was everything. So yeah, I had to learn how, and of course too, they have their way of doing things. So
Yeah,
you have to
adapt
learn
to their style.
exactly to their standard, to their styling and stuff like that. And then they had the sushi bar in front. So of course I got to learn some sushi. Blah, 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 blah. Sushi. I struggle with that word. Is that right? You know, namaste. Totally different, but hey.
Hey.
But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and it was cool. And then my externship ended. I was there for a little bit, and then the thing is, I actually kind of worked my way up the avenue and then into other things. So I was at Levels. Then I went.
Okay, yeah, I know where that was.
Yeah,
okay,
let's say
okay,
Eljo's.
okay.
Where, what is Eljo's now? Used to be Levels. And then what did I do after that? The timeline just, but I was at Levels and I went to Salad Cafe, which is now this place, boy. Minibar, that building there on the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That used to be Salad Cafe. I was there. And then what is Riley's was Dairy Bar Cafe. I was there. And most of them, like Salad Cafe and Dairy Bar, I was the kitchen manager.
Okay.
You know, I went in and then went up to kitchen manager. After that, I worked at a food place on Park Street, just doing food. I was the only chef, so I was running the show.
Yeah.
And then I did Novella Cafe, which is the corner of Frederick and Oxford. I was there for a bit, kitchen manager again, and then somewhere after that, or was it before? Again, timelines kind of all over the place. I had catering company for about a year with 3 other friends of mine.
Hey.
We did that, so it was fun. We did. That was a great experience, you know, knowing the catering, doing events and stuff like that. And what else? And then just things in between. I would work with caterers off and on. You know, fun fact: when the Queen came here for Chogam some years ago, I worked on the table. We played stuff for the Queen, so you know,
Oh,
that
boy.
was an
Big boy
amazing experience. Like being part of that whole process, seeing how those events go, all the work that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like,
So we've
that
met
was-
the Queen
that
then,
was-
technically.
so it was a
Yeah.
dope
You know what
experience.
they say, like the
the
2
mutual.
degrees?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we met the Queen.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was literally on the table plating the Queen's
Big
food.
up, Liz.
Like that, yeah, that was crazy. And even just remembering all the plating and Chef Debbie, brilliant chef, you know. Yeah. And then I said,
COVID.
what? And after that, what did I do? Grab and go. That was my
Okay.
main. At the end, we were on Tragic Road, and then, well, of course, with COVID, it closed down.
Grab and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, well, they opened back up. We had a production kitchen because of what we used to do. And then I went back there for a bit.
Is a production
working
kitchen
down.
like the ghost kitchen thing, or is it different?
No, okay, so what we had on Tragic Road was like the retail storefront. So we had a small kitchen there. So more of the heavy prep, because we used to do like frozen pies and stuff like
Right.
that.
Okay.
And frozen goods, it would be in the production kitchen.
Oh.
So they would do all the heavy work, all that prep, the heavy production, and then they would just send
Send it to the
the
front.
finished product up to us, and then we would handle some lighter things in the kitchen that we had there.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I went down to work in the production kitchen, and then yeah. But COVID was really the big reset, because got laid off from my job, was home, pressure in the camp. Everybody knows what COVID did to them. I feel like we are still recovering
Yeah, probably, yeah.
in some ways. And then yeah, and life literally did a 180, and now graphic artists, freelance,
So you started your
doing
graphic
everything
design
else.
over COVID,
No, after.
after COVID?
For work, like I learned it for work.
Okay, so what sustained you over COVID then? I'm just asking. I know some people had like...
No, my payout, well, okay, this is where you see plenty things. So, of course, well, we got laid off, so they paid us off.
Right.
So that lasted me for a good while, and then actually during COVID was the birth of Pence and Wire Creative Agency. So that was my friends and I, we have a creative agency, and and we had work. When did it start to come in, boy? Because we had a little office in Barataria. It was really beautiful just being around creatives and seeing. Now the thing is, they are how. I guess now I would call myself a creative, but I kind of shied away from that term because I was just like, no, I love being around creatives. I love you all. I'll support, but I never considered myself one. Like I always loved art. I would express it in my own way, but it wasn't work for me. It wasn't like that for me, so I just didn't think myself of as one. So my role was more like HR. I would just organize things. I would be the coordinator, make sure everything would get done and stuff like that, because of course you had the ones who were into audio, who was into graphics, who was into this, into that. So I was literally just there. So it was really from there, like being around it so much, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool, dabbling in graphics, doing little things here and trying it out. And then, well, the opportunity for work came up with Sportsmax, and that's really how I got into it.
Okay, and you do graphics and...
Graphics and stats for Sportsmax. Yeah, statistics, recording the stats for the game, the players and stuff like that. So it's live broadcasting.
That feels very intense, no? Like...
No, it is. It is. It is.
So you are like... You know, like when the NBA has like, you know, shots taken, them kind of things, and they have like this long sheet.
So right.
You are like how many passes were?
Correct. So like pass completion.
How many of y'all are like in a room? Because it can't just be one. I know that's too much for one man to.
It's two of us.
Hey yo. So is it like one of y'all is like, hey, you record,
so
you do this,
so
you record it, and I edit it.
So what happens? So you'll have the main one who's running the graphics on the system, and then you have the other one doing the stats. Because when we go live, the graphics person would obviously you start any game and whatever graphics is needed for the pre-show, and then when we go live, so stats don't really start until the game starts.
Right.
So if we're doing it, we would do like possession. So we have an app. So literally, I mean, this is for us now. Of course, their technologies is advanced, but what we're working with now, so we literally, you're marking each player on the field. So every time the ball passes to each side, you're marking that. So that's how you're able to track possession.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because then
right?
that would have
we don't
like,
have
time.
Exactly, because we know, okay, and then you're able to count how many strings and all these different things. So you get to learn a pass string. So it's 3 or more passes. Gotcha. Don't worry. Listen. First of all, I'm a girl. You're not expecting me to be into that.
You went to basketball.
I realized, but that's what I'm saying. Reference. I got you. But yeah, so trust me, I had to learn. Because the thing is, it's like, oh yeah, the sport, but I was never. In line to tell you, I was not no sports girl growing up. I would just know of, yeah, cool. I was not into
like
it
football.
like that.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, okay, cool, you know.
Makes sense.
Exactly. And the thing is, but my granny, all into sports, always watching whatever. If it's tennis, if it's anything sport related, was my granny. So like I, again, kind of familiar, but not really.
Yeah.
Until, you know, having to learn it and get into it and understand it. So yeah, excuse me. So one does the possession, and then you're also marking the shots, if it's a save, if it's a miss. The corner kick, if it's a penalty, literally just everything happening in the game, you do that. And then of course when time comes for stats, you tell the graphics person he starts and they will put it in his system. And,
so you never really get to enjoy a game?
The thing is, it is enjoyable. Sometimes, but they have the few moments, like if I'm off and there's a game going on, I could take it in. But for me, being in the control room and like seeing the game is just, remember, it's all the camera angles, it's everything you see and you're hearing everything. So it's like, wow, like I in this boy. To me, I enjoy it because it's like, okay, like I see in things, I see any green on the grass, you know, like I see in everything from inside of there, you know.
Okay.
So obviously it's a different experience than if you're sitting down in the stands watching a game. I appreciate both, but like I
enjoy the behind the scenes.
Yeah, I enjoy the behind the scenes.
Yeah. Has there ever been a oopsie where it's like, oh, he did not make that amount of passes?
No, of course, it have moments like you might, and the thing
How often could you be wrong too? Like,
no.
What if you just having like a set of bad days in a row?
Nah, that's not me, partner. I don't play with that. Like I would also make sure, like, hey, no, again, they also have people who pay attention to football.
Yeah.
And then I'm also learning certain things like offside and stuff like that and different things. Like I have a better understanding now, but like when I was learning, I'll be like, hey, like thank God for like good team members that look out for you too. Like it's
break it down for you.
Yeah. And they're like, now this is that, or look at this, or this is what it is. So of course they get better. But I wouldn't say there was no grand mistakes to be like, hey, that's totally wrong. Now again, it also is based on the person running the system, how they do it and whatever. Because if I track in possession, you literally can't take your eyes off the
So
screen.
they
Like,
can't. I'm sure it should be able to automate that.
Yeah, oh gosh, but again, you all also know how sports is in Trinidad with access.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So the thing is, as much as we would like to have these
the
things,
paper.
technology.
but
paper.
thank you.
Stroke.
The technology is
Because
not there.
technology for tennis and all is crazy.
Yeah.
So the
You saw
thing is,
Marcus' video for the golf and
Oh yeah, golf and all is crazy.
It's crazy.
Of course, and then the thing is, like, even I know players
I
would
used to
put
be
their
like-
own band, they would have their own things
Yeah.
to track when they're
Yeah.
running, like, because remember now, we just given general stats.
Yeah.
I don't have all the information to do player stats like that as
Okay.
yet, you know. So, but yeah, it's definitely it's fun.
So, pen and pencil, paper and pencil.
Wow. Oh God, no, is that
Sorry.
iPad you're using? Is tablet and
I
phone?
don't
Like
know,
I have
no.
the app on my phone.
Wait, no. I think you're talking about two different things.
No, we're talking about tracking it. How
Yeah, no. It's,
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
It's
thought you were
literal-
trying to say pencil and wire.
Wee, good
Good
one,
transition.
good
So
one.
that's why.
No, good one. Yeah, I was like.
No,
good
that's why
callback.
I was like, is he trying to say?
no.
Is he trying to say
No,
that?
no,
but
no,
then
I
you
was-
didn't say anything, so I was kind of like,
We hate you.
Yeah.
okay,
We
maybe I'm not
understand.
locked in.
Alright.
Yo,
Nah, you're
you
not.
guys talk, and I always just observe
We
them.
hate. No, man, bring it up to speed.
This is fine.
Bring up to speed. So iPad and phone. That's what I use. And obviously the graphics is the system.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can transition.
No, I just had I just had a random question of did you work with Burger Joint or no?
I did not.
Okay.
Why?
Just asking. You were talking something, so that's why I asked. Like, because
I was tagged Burger Joint.
listen, I am just telling you
Burger
what
Joint.
I saw. So when you were talking about
That is
places that you worked at, I was like,
oh, nah, I never
like,
worked
oh,
there.
she-
No, I mean, I buy food from there,
Right.
but I never
oh,
worked
maybe
there.
you just took a picture and tagged them, and then they liked it so much that they reposted it.
Boy, well, you had to show me that post because I knows not what you speak
We'll
of.
find it. I also thought you had a twin sister
Oh my, what?
because of your sides. Because I remember seeing you one day with hair down, and then you
Right.
had it up a day, but like the sides, and I was like, "But this is
That-
not the
but
same person."
It's me. Yes,
because
it
I know
is.
some twins like they do certain things to this.
No, well,
like,
I am. You see, side shave. Like I am all that in one.
I mean, I know now, but I was just like, you know.
Oh, and as we're talking about food, like I totally forgot where to sushi plug one time.
Big up. Big up Yannick for one time. Don't know.
You know him?
Yeah, that's
That's
those
yeah.
our people.
Yeah.
Whoa, well, no, but that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my dog.
Not even.
So yeah, so there's a roll named after me, the Tiff roll.
Oh, that. Okay.
I am Tiff.
Alright, so what's that now?
You know what's so crazy? Imagine being out and
You
somebody
know, I
comes
feel
up.
like you know that Charlemagne thing when Soldier Boy was like he stole my whole flow. Ask me to the flow. Burger joint, and then I was
They
like,
tag me?
wait, hold on, how do I say it?
That nuts.
It's a video? Or it's just a picture?
This ain't you?
No, but that's me. But like,
I was like, oh, I
no, well, if you're they here now, they tag and run. Okay,
okay.
but I don't even remember
Maybe I'm meant
that.
to be a food blogger or something.
But I feel so. Oh, I judge food events as well, so that could be. Hey, you see,
Probably. They
You
were
know?
trying to get in.
how to be.
Do you? Anyways.
What were you on?
No, I was gonna ask, like, a lot of people are doing food reviews or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
What you think
Do you-
about it?
Yeah, as a
No, the
as
thing
someone
is-
that
Tasting
used to be
nice.
somebody in the
It tastes
culinary,
really good, and it
someone
tastes
who
good.
used to be in the culinary industry. Dog, guys.
The thing is, you
it's
can
so-
never really leave it. You're always in it. You're always in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You're always in it. Now the
People
thing
will
is,
always
right?
judge food like that's a thing that was
Yeah, that's a thing. Now my thing is, right? Boy, this could go open a can of worms here,
I'm
fella.
just saying, use more complex words, guys.
Yeah, like Guys, it's so good.
What?
Okay, explain to me. What are you tasting? How does it taste?
Yeah, so as someone...
What is it?
Like,
is it chicken
I want you to
seasoned?
treat
So
this like
someone
an
in the
essay that you
I
have
want
to
to ask
submit
somebody in the
3,000
culinary
words for.
industry, you know?
But
What, like, what do you think? Like, what would you like to see a little more of?
to be honest, now they have some people like genuine. Okay, now
Open the can. Open it. Open it.
Okay, my can.
We need some
can
clips.
of worms I'm gonna open. I'm gonna open is that we love to hype mediocrity, and that's across the board,
Right.
right? Especially when it comes to food, because trust and believe, some people teeth my head, and I go and buy the food, and it's a pack of ass I eating. How you selling this?
Hey,
Pause,
yo.
big pause. Nah, but you had to simmer, you had to settle with that one for a little bit, because no, and the thing is, I like to say, okay, maybe it's a bad day and whatever. Sometimes they go back, sometimes they don't. But the thing is, plenty of people out there cannot cook, and they're selling food and making. And that blows my mind. And worse yet, when you see all the Twitter faves, oh yeah, this, that, and the other. And you're like, sir, your taste buds are whack. Because there's no way, unless you went on a good day and you got salt in your food, brother, let me tell you, I went and whoever else went, we weren't so lucky. So yeah, like, you all be real. And if it's your friends, tell your friends they can't cook. Tell them to season their food. Tell them to cook. You know what? Tell them to cook their food. Because why people can't cook chicken? Why we eating bloody chicken out there? What we doing?
Eating what?
Bloody
Bloody,
like
no,
that.
bloody
Oh,
chicken. Like,
yeah,
why
yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Why are we serving uncooked food?
Yeah.
Period. Why the potato hard?
You could just air fry that dog and like air fry and all this. It's fine. You don't even have to think about it.
And the next thing, why we like soggy food? Why are the veggies pop? Why are we? It's al dente.
It's what?
Look up the word al
Hold on, I'm
dente.
Googling
No,
it.
wait. With
No,
bites.
look it up. Look it up, please. Is the texture of the food?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think
Because
al dente
why-
means with bite or something to that extent.
I can't remember exactly, but yes, it has. It is a little bite to it, a little crunch. Like, it's not too. It's literally just right.
To the tooth?
Okay.
Yeah, because
This has been on the whole time?
Yes.
Oh. I haven't heard it, but it's like, I think it's fine.
But why? Yeah, why we eating pap? Why you giving me veggies and it's
What
baby
is-
food? You
oh,
serving
mush,
me
okay.
mush
It's
pap?
cooked
Yeah,
to be
oh, yeah.
firm to the bite.
Hey,
Correct.
I knew that.
Good
I
job.
know something.
So that's a bad thing.
Boy. No, that's
No, it's
good.
good.
That's
You
what
want
we
your
want the
food
food.
al dente.
Oh,
Now
okay.
also,
Sorry,
now
right.
remember, and the thing is, what people fail to at least I don't know if they take this into consideration. Even when you finish cooking food, if you leave it in a hot pot or whatever
It's
it is,
still
it will
cooked.
It's still
continue
cooking,
cooking.
yeah.
When you transfer it now, so all these things have to play. By the time that reaches the customer, it will be perfect.
Yeah.
You understand? If you overcook it and then you're putting it here, doing this, you're doing that, it's staying in a warmer, it's a literal baby food you're giving people.
Right.
That's not cool. That's not cool. So there are plenty, and of course, you could sit and nitpick, but they're just little things in general.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, boy, people, and that's what I'm saying. Let your people know if it tastes whack.
No, I think also.
Depending
cook
on how
home.
close you are with the
I could
person
cook
too.
home.
And that's the next thing.
But-
Plenty people feel, yeah, I could cook home, I could sell food. No, lover, you can't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Culinary maths is an actual thing. Like, that's a whole subject in school to learn the conversions, how to do this, the ratios, and all these different things. And trust me, you go in cooking for 4 people to 25 is a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Things go into it because you
I
need to
would
know how you're
never-
balancing the salt, how you're matching the flavors, if you're getting the right quantities. So it takes a lot. People it really. No, the thing is, there are some people that are blessed that they know to cook big numbers, big amounts. They could do it, but not everybody can.
I agree. I feel like, you know, some people, like, they would be like, oh, we're doing a group event. You bring insert thing here. I feel like I could cook for myself. Do not include me in that. Because
Yeah. Or you know what? I'll buy cupcakes. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Know your strengths. Know your strengths.
I'll bring a rotisserie. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Listen,
So I-
a bucket of KFC chicken never hurt nobody. Now, if you know you're real good with cheese paste, make a cheese paste and send
Oh
it.
yeah. But I am also
But-
lazy. You know my hack.
So you are the guy that
Which
will buy
Huh?
Which
hack?
Um,
Spill them all. Spill them all.
my hack is that like if anybody asks like, hey, bring food to I guess the potluck or whatever, I'll be like, yeah man, I'll bring some garlic potatoes, and I'm rolling up with in front of Hassan with a big bowl,
Oh,
and I'm saying
And
fill
just
this
say,
bowl.
pull it up.
How much it costs?
I-
You tell me.
Yeah,
and I am
no.
bringing that.
But again,
I did that
real
2 times and they were like, this tastes so good. How you make this?
Great.
I'm like, it,
Do worry.
thanks,
Secret.
thanks
I give away
Hassan.
my recipe, but
But I mean, we out in the open
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
He,
so I had to find something else now.
hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Eh?
I looking out for people, you know. If I know
Exactly.
I don't
Tried
cook
and
the best
tested.
for myself.
Exactly.
And I
You
don't
know,
have-
and that's the thing. But there's no shame in the game, you know. If you realize now how business is running, there's plenty other businesses
Yeah.
running. Okay.
Yeah.
Plenty times
Sometimes
food
you gotta
getting.
outsource. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Listen, don't get tired. Even plenty of these food places outsourcing, eh?
Yeah.
Plenty of them, and I could tell you they outsourcing it. Whatever agreement they make, and if dog repack, they literally just repackage it and put their own label on it, you know. But it's Mavis down your road making it. That is real. I'm telling you.
This container
I am
looks
telling
awfully
you.
familiar, but
I'm
okay.
telling you. Half them samosas all they're buying. It's not them making it. It's somebody else making it, and they resell it. But that is what they do. That is what you do.
Pick up the samosas over there.
Now we love a good samosa.
We're transitioning.
Hey.
I was gonna ask, what is We Be the Fun? What was
Oh, that's a committee.
Okay.
Big up Davey. Check out his stuff. Kareem Davey.
Okay.
Peeps.
You were
Jay-Z's, all that
well, I
stuff.
guess you were.
I was on We Be the
Okay.
Fun.
You're not
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Well, I guess you're on.
I'm on Arc and I'm on Lost Tribe.
Okay. How
Lost
do
Tribe,
those
same with
committees
Jay-Z.
work?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say like how do we?
And
How
what
does
do
it
you mean?
mean-
And I,
like,
I
Does
was
it
on
work
Bachelor
like
as
getting
well.
in and then planning an
Like,
event?
Okay, honestly,
what is asked
it
of you to be on a
honestly
committee?
it depends, right? You literally when you see plenty of people posting committee is literally just to have reach. So you know,
Right.
okay, you have a party coming
Yeah.
up. You have people in US, you could link them for tickets. It would be points like that now.
Okay.
And just to build awareness, people posting on their social media. You're just building hype around the events, around the committee.
Right.
And then you will have like your core committee that actually making it happen, who are actually planning the event. So
Yeah.
everybody is not involved in that process.
Right.
So it depends on the capacity you go in, because you could literally go in just to be a hype person, spreading awareness, just being part of, and then, as I
Actually
said, it could be on
planning the
the
event.
exactly. Like for Best Time, I was part of the core committee, so it's planning the events, sorting out. So you know, okay, you had to go in the police station before to make sure
Yep,
police
yeah,
come in
yeah.
the event. You had to pay them if it's whatever catering, if you have to do logistics, going down to the event before sorting. So it's plenty things that go in. All these parties you all love to attend, there's plenty work that goes into it before.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, because I just recently watched this podcast with Penny. And he spoke about like, you need like a noise license, you need
Correct.
You
Yeah, you have different. Yep.
Yeah, like a bar like
Plenty
you gotta do like
things,
your
and then
ratios of
correct.
drinks because
Correct.
you might be the man that drinking 10 drinks, but then everybody else really only gonna drink 3 and like gonna relax for the
Correct.
rest of the night.
Correct. Yep. It's a lot
And you
of
never want
balancing
to run out of alcohol
on my.
before the party starts.
Nope.
Because
That's
how
not-
the
that's
boys
good
are
luck.
alcohol done.
Damn nuts. Damn nuts. On a boat too? Your big dry the whole party? That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, it's plenty that. And the thing is, that's why people throw plenty boat rides, because a lot of the licenses you have to get for land events, you don't have to do
Right, because
for
you
boat
see
for
Right.
boat rides. Exactly.
Okay.
And the thing is, the boat has that permission, so it's technically under them, and you just throw the party and, the different things. So it's easier in that way, and I know it's cheaper in that way as well, And we love a good boat ride.
Yeah.
So people always turn up.
Yeah.
It's all right, yeah.
I don't think he's
I
ever
understand.
gone
I mean, if your experience is great, if not,
to a party. I just
But,
want the ability
so-
to leave whenever I want to, though.
Yeah.
that
So
is
I was now about to
That?
say.
Sorry.
I'm now about to say.
Sorry. That.
Like I just wish I could have like some, even on a walkway or something. I would have walked the rest of it.
From alternate, no one to leave. No, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was
I
now
know.
about to ask, as someone planning the event, how is it having to be like, wait, boy, we really going till 3 in the morning, we really going till 6 in the morning, I'm on my bed.
With your
At this point,
And
how
then- no,
people you
and-
involved with ARC?
Hold on, and then the thing is, remember, you can't even leave
yeah,
then
because you
they
still
have to
wrap
wait
up
till
everything
boy.
afterwards. Yeah,
Come
because
on.
I do audio sometimes.
So you're not right.
Everybody saying their highs and buys, and then you're just there wrapping up cables.
Correct.
packing up
Correct,
speaker, total
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah.
And I just say like, wait, wait.
Yeah,
I could jump in my car too and go.
And it ends. I could have leave before this too. But with Ark, I am more support. Whatever, Cade, anything, because he's handled most everything for himself.
What was the drama with the $100 party?
Drama with the $100 party.
Didn't it get stopped early or something?
I wasn't there for that one. I wasn't there for that one. I also I don't not all in my team depending on what,
okay.
but I wasn't there for that one. No, I believe the party. The thing is, I don't even know the details to be honest, and I didn't ask any questions because it was quiet. I said, "Cool, all you handle it, good vibes." But I think it was when the boat was coming back in, they had so the party was basically finished and it had whatever little scuffle, and I think they kind of
going on.
No, it was at the end.
I glanced through some people's stories. And I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh.
it was at the end of the
Alright.
party, and they contained it, and that's all I
Okay.
know.
Well, I guess at the end
Yeah.
is
That's
more fine, even though it's
Yeah.
still don't fight. Or
Yeah.
scuffle.
I
We
don't even
exactly
know.
what happened, but
These kids need to stop drinking too much Hennessy. That's what the problem is.
what do you think
Have
is
you-
the worst alcohol to drink?
I don't know. The thing is, I'm not a big drinker, so I
Never
I
found
would
out.
taste, I would taste things to be like, oh, if I like this, I like that. But I'm a simple gal.
Okay.
You know, I could do beer, I could do wine. The thing is, what has always been my issue is when we're going out, and it's rum, $5 rum, it's this, that, ting, and you're like, cool. I would like to enjoy my drink. Why does my drink have all this rum and this much chaser? My throat is burning.
Oh yeah,
me.
for sure.
Why are we mixing drinks horribly? That's the next
Yeah,
thing too.
yeah.
Why am I spending my money on it?
More the better.
No.
Yeah,
That is so
Somebody
off.
was
So
telling me. Well, you can finish.
No, you
Somebody
go
was
ahead.
telling me that used to work. I think they used to bartend like a while back. They try to get you like more
Get you
drunk
lit.
in the
Of course,
beginning.
they have all they have all their schemes
save on the alcohol later on because that
later
what
on.
they hit you with
By that
early
time,
on,
yeah.
you're not gonna
Nah,
feel it
but
as much. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
feel
but
probably about
Like,
the same or
hey,
something like that.
you won't know if you're drinking water.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, true, because you're
Yeah,
way
yeah.
past that. You're
One.
going past that. Yeah, woo. You know, that water tasting like God to you. Yeah, you beaming up right now. But nah, I am. So that's why I would just take like bottle drinks. Because all you had to do is open the beer.
Yeah.
You ain't had to mix nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, if I'm having a mixed drink, I will make sure it's like a proper mixed drink, you know?
One shot
But-
of vodka.
Yeah, I watching you mix it. I watching him, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like why would you not watch them mix it? I can't trust you. I don't know you from our place.
Correct.
What if your
But
friend-
yeah, I...
Say, hey, Tiffany.
That real
Give me a
dead.
little-
Get him.
That real
That's
dead.
crazy.
Nah, that's nuts. And the thing is, I actually know girls that have
I
experienced
know
that.
guys that have experienced that. I'm like,
Crazy.
That is
and,
crazy.
and dog, like, why are you, what? And at the end of the day, you're not achieving anything when you do
right?
that. What you doing that for? Putting people's lives in danger for what?
No reason.
No, that's upsetting. I don't know, but that's a whole other...
That's a topic for a different day.
Yeah, boy. That's a whole other... But yeah, what else? There's so much.
So your relationship with Tribe, how did that start
How did
off?
it blossom?
That was...
Yeah.
That was... How did it... Oh, no. No, last year was the first time I played Mass, eh?
Ever,
In all my years. First time ever. No, of course, Kiddies Carnival, but that don't count.
Yeah, that's
Your past, yeah.
that's different.
I was a sailor. I was a sailor.
Big
I
up
remember
you.
that 1 year. That place was hot.
I was a bush.
No, yeah,
My
no Carnival.
goodness.
It was
No
fields or
Carnival,
something
some
like that.
difference, eh?
Yeah, once.
Oh, yeah, I also did it once.
No,
That
I lied, twice.
place was hot.
I was like
I
once,
said,
and then I was
Mama,
like,
want to-
maybe I was just over exaggerating. I'll do it one more time, and then I was like, nah.
Nah.
I was wrong.
Mommy, I want to go home.
It is
Yeah.
just as hot
Yeah.
and just as miserable as it was last year. I'm
Yeah,
never
no
doing
problem.
this
Probably
again.
look
Yes,
nice
yeah.
to y'all, but I died
Aye,
indoors.
it's pressure on the hair, it's pressure. No, yeah. I remember what it was, boy, from like a picture. I was like my own individual. My aunt made my own thing, and I was just, that I could do. You see, I'm not with nobody. I do it my own thing.
Yeah.
And I remember I played with school as well. I think it was like a fish. I just remember blue, and we had like a long bamboo stick with a fish on the end. That was pressure.
Yeah,
That was pressure.
When I was the bush,
I think-
we had a backpack. You Yeah.
No,
By the time you
backpack
hit,
as a kid is crazy.
No, yeah.
after
The thing is, I don't know how these girlies do it, with these big, beautiful backpacks. Big up
after,
you.
From the time we hit
However,
Queen Street,
it
I was
will not
like,
be me.
yeah, mommy, I don't listen, because
Yeah,
This
no,
is
it's a
not it.
lot. No, it's a lot. Yeah. But how did it start, boy? It's last year.
Mhm.
Well, it will be the year before. That's when I came in. So when we had the photo shoot, because they asked me to model, and literally around that same time, and they were like, "All right, they're taking in new members," because they had stopped for a little while, and I was in the batch. I said, "You lie, no way." So
Yeah.
they were looking, and they approached, and and that's how it
Also, they just
started.
randomly like found you.
So you were modeling from before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and there's the vibes. Now, the thing is, I have friends on the committee. So, of course, when they talk, they would put in words to me and stuff like that. And even people would ask, they're like, hey, you ever thought of being on Tribe? And then they're like, but I feel like you'll fit in Lost Tribe. And I said, well, hey. And then they set it up and then, met with them. And the rest is history.
That interview, it was just like,
I think they just call you, know?
Yeah, it was.
it's like,
Yeah, that's
yep.
It's the coolest. Yeah, the thing is, they cannot do all that
Yeah.
before. So when you come, it's just like, oh yeah, and the flesh is the vibes, everything
Yeah.
that you needed, and and the rest was history.
Okay.
Love Lost Tribe, bad. You see, in my jersey here, you can't really see the Lost
Oh.
Tribe, in
Well,
my gay, repping the
What
farm.
were the modeling jobs, I guess? Or how did you get into modeling? Because I don't think you really said anything that.
No, we didn't even
No.
touch modeling.
Yeah.
We,
You said,
we see,
we just reached COVID, and it's like,
Yeah, we
By
touched
the way.
everything else. No, modeling started in 2018 for me, and I've been going ever since.
Right.
I want to say how it was, boy. Helping Her Foundation, shout out to them, doing great things. They were having a fundraiser, tea and fashion show. And Sam approached me, she's like, hey, if you don't mind, they're looking for models. I was like, huh? To do what? I said, okay, cool. So they had like local designers. They approached to bring pieces. So they dressed us. And I did that. And I was like, okay, cool. Of course, know nothing about
Yeah.
it. Just, doing there for the cause. Then after that, what it was, boy, I think that's when I did the Curvy Goddess Monday wear. And I think that's when like everything really started.
right.
Because that was like the first proper photo shoot in costume, doing this, doing that. And I was like, wow, like I like this. Like, and these pictures are incredible. I didn't even think like this would have happened. And then it kind of just went from there. And I did like little shoots in between. And and then it just reached. After that, what did I do, boy? I worked with San Jules. She's based in a way, but she has her stuff down here. It's the fashion arc.
Yeah.
She has some of her pieces down here, right? Did that shoot because how it was, her niece, I knew her from Bestline as well. And she was just like, yeah, Tiff thing, looking to do this. I said, okay, sure, did that. And then literally, it was just people approached me, oh, I see you doing this, boom, I need you for this. And it kind of just went from there. And then I end up, through my friends, I met Karen Riley.
Yeah.
And then they were saying, okay, hey, we looking to change your faces, change your vibe in Mickles a bit. And I was Mickles' first curvy model.
Boop, boop. Yeah, because you're on the screen in, well, at least in
Westmore. Anymore, yeah.
I don't know what
in the
other
stores once they have it
stores
up.
they
High
have.
performance.
What?
Yeah.
So you've been to that store, and it was like,
That's me, yeah. Now it's like, oh yeah, like I know, I just shot that last week, so yeah, I know I hear now, like,
Yeah.
but first time, I was like, I'm in a store, what? Like, that was
People like
crazy.
recognize. I'll be like, you see Gillian Mickles?
No, only time,
okay.
because again, like when I'm in model mode, and when you see me normal, two different
Okay.
things. That's what I'm saying,
has
like
it ever been in the store, and it's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
One time when I was small, because something
I
my
guess the
mom was
workers
looking
would
for
know,
something.
right? And they might be like,
And they not really, them not
Oh,
really doing
okay.
it.
sorry.
And this, she was there now. She's partnered with Mickles, and something she was talking, and she was like, I think my mom mentioned, and I was like, she's like, yeah, that's on his screen. And she's like, oh my god, she's like, I know what you're doing, you familiar? Take that, I know. Oh my god, you do so lovely work, and all this dance, and I go off, and I was like, thank you so much.
it's like, don't hype me up, but keep going.
Yeah, literally. And what else? And I did work with Loud by a Fear, other things in between, and then the Monday Way and the Carnival started, and it's been going ever since.
Yeah, and you work for other carnival bands too, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm now with Lost Tribe, but I'm a freelance model.
Yeah.
Right.
So because I did other work before, like I do work with Ronnie and Caro. I have shot for St. Lucia Carnival, right at Broughton Studio. Who else, boy? I did for U.S. Virgin Islands. I did for Notting Hill Carnival. What else, boy? And then, of course, like Monday Way as well. Some Monday Way designers.
What is it like, I guess, working for those international carnival bands?
And also, have you ever been flown out by these?
Nah, I haven't got the experience, but we calling, you see, took it. I'm claiming that experience that just now I'll be outside doing all this.
Jumping up in our studio and you can't.
Come on, I'm gonna put me on the road, put me in all the costumes, send for me. But yeah, to be honest, I have only had good experiences on all my shoots. And meeting some amazing creatives, the photographers, of course the designers who doing everything, the makeup artists, the hairstylist, everybody. Like I've never had a bad time.
Yeah, no kind of I need to leave.
I've not. And then the thing is, I always say like at certain times, it'll be like, we want you for the shoot. They want you for the shoot, and then I don't know, boy. Sometimes just the vibe from that alone. Depending on your energy, and then naturally the shoot will just never happen. And I say, Lord, you're blessing me there. Whatever that is, I ain't forcing it. And I would just take that as a sign. Okay, cool. And I'm not meant to work with you now or ever. And I cool with that.
Right.
I'm cool with that. But I've heard some horror stories, but I'm grateful.
You've heard some what?
I've
horror
stories with some women. I mean, it's not mine to tell. Just with some people and photographers.
I mean,
I feel like you and all would know that, because let's be real, you're a young male photographer. What's your vibes? What's your real scene? Because you could come here saying, I'll take nice pics for you, and you have ulterior motives.
Right.
And that has happened to some young ladies out there.
Right.
And there's some sketch vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
My mind is also really never there. So that's
and exactly. Again, I know your vibe. I see the work that you do. I know you're not there. However,
some people that are.
Thank you very much. And as the other thing too, there's a difference between being an IG model,
and being
and a real model.
Someone who does this.
Correct.
Do you think not to victim blame, but do you think models should also reach out to like their friends and be like, do you know of this photographer? Like let's say I am a weird photographer. I reach out to you. You are, I guess, newer to the scene for some like. Should you?
I feel like they do, because some of them, like when you talk, they say, "Hey, I didn't have like this is experience I had on whatever," and at least in my case. Now again, I don't know if it's that with every. That's what I'm saying. I don't even feel like it put me in that, because whatever it is, that's what I'm saying. All I could think of it is that I'm blessed in this, because I have never had that, or I have people looking out for me, so I've avoided those things. But I feel like, yes, like if it is, something, you should let your sister know, hey, be on the lookout. Or I wouldn't if I were you or whatever. Because we have to be our sister's keeper. Especially what we're doing. That's us. It's our likeness. Is literally us out there. So you have to be very careful.
And to go on about likeness, like how have you as a model gone about pricing you as a model?
I still working on that. That is a
brother,
old age kicking in there.
Brother, it's just so random.
Right?
You just sitting and it's like
you're right.
Sports and then I had training
you
yesterday too, so that's why I was like,
okay.
It was everything.
Buddy.
Everything.
Right here. I just felt it and I was like, oh, this is a new feeling.
Old age catching up with you. But it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I'm being honest, like navigating the creative industry, like I feel like it varies all the time, and I'm sure y'all can relate as well, because you're like, okay, I know the time that goes into this, the effort, and I think my price should be this. However, the industry is what you're like. You sure about that?
I think $10.
You sure about that? Yeah, like I will. Hey, what? We'll give you this.
And
So I
could do money, I'll take it. Sometimes.
It's like, maybe I am the problem.
Now, not so much. When people approach and be like, I'm sorry, love, I start at X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Start based on what you need. We could go from there.
Yeah.
Or they have other ways to work it out. But I'm still learning, especially with like as my portfolio is growing, I'm doing different things because of course it's not only Carnival I do other things as well.
Yeah.
You know, so and the thing is, what people fail to realize is that when you're on set, you get a lot out of us. We are literally selling your brand, your clothes, your costumes, your everything. Is our energy, is our body, is our face, everything like that. We're doing videos, we're doing photos, and of course when we posting it, so it's plenty to get out of us. So they of course, and then they think, all right, it's just one day we're paying you for. No, you literally paying us
for however long you have
year-long content. Exactly. So it's like put money into your models, you will
yes, so
it will
so
make
that's why
sense.
I refer to your likeness, because it is you.
Exactly.
And if you're gonna have a whole billboard of me, you can't tell me
exactly
well,
that
it's $200 for the day, you know.
Nah,
you just have to
that's
show
crazy.
up.
That's crazy. Nah.
Yeah, and then you make
Nah.
$100 million off of my
exactly. Right? And then the thing is like, and of course as you do different things you're gonna grow, and it's like, okay, well now I know for sure, even if other people are commenting saying certain things, I know for sure my price could raise. But it's also when and how to do it. So it's like, okay, and as they say, last year's price is not this year's, honey.
Stocks have gone up.
Yeah, and right now, like, okay, I'm still on that price from last year, but best believe it going up. We're going into the new year with a new price.
I was talking to people about it. Have you like been on set and like you talked to them and it's like, oh shucks, I didn't charge them enough.
Of course.
You get what now?
I'm here like
so you getting what?
And
like,
sometimes
you're getting paid?
yeah, no, but and then also
money?
yeah.
Them
But then the thing is too, nah, but I know like I was also early in the game as well, and of course I'm talking to people who doing this and what they do. So now I'm like, okay, so when I know I reach that level, that price I could charge. I know how to move. So, but the thing is, it's different when it comes to everybody. Now I'm not going. Now my thing is, I feel like as creatives, we should talk about money in general with everybody to make sure.
If somebody asks
like
me something, I'll be like, well, this is what I would charge.
Yeah, like I find so, and I find like the conversation always so funny.
You know who this happens?
Yeah, and it's
gatekeep
Kareem.
yeah.
Kareem, like she would ask me like what I would price for something, and then I would give her a price, and then she'd be like, you should raise that. I'm like, all right, cool. And then the week after, she comes and asks me to do the same thing, and she's like, wait, I wish I didn't tell you to raise your price. Like as a joke. It's like
So, and then the thing is, and to me, we don't even, okay, so you see like how they have modeling agencies out there, actual things that make sure, okay, when you go, because they make sure the model gets so and so, these are the things on set, these are what they need, they make sure everything is organized, and of course they're also getting them jobs and stuff like that.
Right.
We have to be our own model agency, we have to regulate and do everything for ourselves, and we don't even have any proper systems in place to know, all right, this is what you're into, this is a good, you know?
What do you think would take for us to get those things set up?
To be honest, I don't even know, because I feel like they have some agencies here, but not really.
Because I feel
not set up in that way.
It doesn't have a regulatory body. I'm not in that industry. To any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
But I know it really easy to be like, I feel that it should have a regulatory body.
I think so.
I know my business.
Yeah, like I don't know any ends of that, but I definitely, we need to get better, because the thing is happening, the industry is growing, and I feel like we should put things in place to make sure, that it sustains and the models are taken care of properly and all these sort of things.
Yeah.
What were those early prices like? What were your early prices?
My early prices, boy. I was doing shoots for like $600, $800.
For how long?
A day? An hour?
It depends. In a day.
Okay.
It wouldn't be too long. It wouldn't be anything ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I did an $800 shoot. It was like kind of like a day.
Yeah.
But how it went, it wasn't crazy.
Okay.
So I wasn't,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying I feel like it should be.
And then sometimes
it should be in the open. So I feel like.
No, and then I know like in the early too, like it would be like $500, but I know I spend in probably 9 to 12. You know what I mean?
Just need me to stand up on the X. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess we could get back into managing somebody.
What else? Hey, do you know what? I like, you see, we in sync now. High five. I was now going to be like my artist boy already to talk about my artist. So R&BD, look him up. As you said, it's also in my bio.
We will link everything.
You know?
I
love that. And yeah, we actually have some new stuff coming out. A project that he was working on with another artist that's like gonna drop very soon. So we, right now just organizing everything now. And
how does that come about? Like
in terms of what?
An artist, like, is it like Tiff trying to start our music thing, help him out now?
No, the thing is, he has always been in it. He has been around, like, this is like a rebrand and all, everything like that. And just from being around, it's like, hey, you're really into music. I was always a big fan, a big support. And it kind of just transitioned into that. It's like, oh, you need help doing these things? Sure, no problem. Like, I believe in him and the vision, and that's how I'm here. Literally. So just organizing what I can, do whatever. Yeah. Like in the earlys, well, of course, this was like pre-COVID. The friends had an event in South, organize him to perform, do a couple of things, like in whatever capacity that I can, I do. And then we have another one. She's based in New York. She would sort out some other back-end things as well. So it's not just me.
Okay.
But I'm the one here, physical. So,
but
I handle it day to day.
How did our relationship start?
Literally, he's part of Pencil and Wire as well, so that's how it
got
there. Just from being
before.
Again, that's what I'm saying. He was into it. I became friends, and then I just believe in him and just went from there.
So I guess what is the day-to-day of managing this particular artist?
Right now, everybody's different. Well, he's doing voice training right now, so I'm making sure training is done. Anything, as we have this upcoming release, organized. Fun fact, I actually did an artwork for the release, for one of the singles. So it's like, hey, literally in whatever way I can. What else do I do? Just make sure things are organized. Literally, make sure he's good. Make sure whatever he needs for whatever is coming up, make sure that's organized. Literally, I just organize whatever.
And for the ones that don't know what Pencil and Wire is, what is Pencil and Wire?
Right, but Pencil and Wire creative agency. Now the thing is, we changing the structure of it a little bit. So before we were the creative social media, doing all of that. We had clients, we were running social media accounts, we had local clients, we had foreign clients. Great time. And then we realized, well, as you all know, the industry is saturated with that now because everybody is a social media manager and this and that and that. Cool, big up you. So I'm
a social media manager technically.
100%.
I don't manage my own, but I manage to survive.
Hey,
so
that's all we need. Hey,
I try my best. Yeah.
Real. That's real. That's real. That's real. But yeah, so we're trying to change it up a bit now in terms of like realizing like what the actual needs are and what we can provide.
Right.
But basically, ideally, what we want to be is anything you need done, you can come to Pants and Wire. And if we can't
facilitate it
in-house, do it in-house, we could facilitate the process for you, anything at all. Video, audio, anything at all.
Any production / like, I guess in...
Yeah, because we could shoot, we could handle the back end. If you need people front, like anything at all, because remember, like it's all rounded. We literally have the resources, so it's just to tap into our resources.
Okay. I'm just making sure to clarify because you can't just, I feel like you can't just say like anything you need done, we can handle it for you because I don't want 5-10 years down the line somebody come and say, Tiff, you could make me some furniture. I see on a podcast, you say you could
anything getting done.
So I need 2 chairs, I need 2 couches. I need a love seat and I need.
The thing is, I know people. So it mightn't be Pants and Wire, right. But you could still. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we kind of right now, we're still there. We're still doing work. We have our hands in things, but we're not really
kind of shying away from all the social media marketing.
Yeah, we shying away from the social media. That's what I'm saying. So we still figuring out the structure, but we still there. We still work. If you need work done, we are there.
Yeah.
But don't worry, when we settle on that as well, you would know. You would know what we're doing in big.
So your main day to day is it pencil and wire or sports max, or is it like?
Well, Sports Max is once we have. Right now, I'm like on a
Right.
break until the season starts back. So when the season starts back, I'll be busy.
Yeah.
So you strictly do
You know?
football? Okay, I didn't know if there are other sports that are on.
They have other stuff going on, but I work on the
Okay.
football. Yeah. So yeah. What else? But yeah, I'm real proud of my artists. I'm excited for this project because the thing is, people don't realize these artists are continuously put in work, and then sometimes it's years after like they drop a project.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this one because he produced it, he made the beats, he wrote some of the songs. Like he's on. You can't come wrong, my artist boy. When we drop on all them dead. The rest all are dead.
You'll have
That's all I have.
you'll have a release date.
No, not
okay.
yet. I know sometime in
I was gonna
August,
say,
but
like,
I
I feel
don't
like
know.
if
We
you
still
knew, she
working
would've,
it
like,
out.
Dropped it.
Oh God, I would have said that.
Oh,
I know some little things, but I know we're looking in August. But don't worry, I'll let you know for sure when the release date is. But we're looking in August.
Is there anything that you realize from managing an artist like that you weren't thinking about before? It's kind of like, oh, I didn't know like somebody would actually want that, or like
Yeah. It's the little things. It's just hey, did you remember to do the one thing with me, I think that was what really got me, we going back here, is that I am like the note keeper.
Yeah.
So I will just make notes. Anything, if I'm like, this song is important.
Yeah.
Let me write that down, you know. Let me record this. I don't, you know. And that will actually like save us sometimes because he would either forget a lyric or something else, and I'm just like, nah, don't worry, I have you. and it's just
So
little
you are
things
in
like
the
that.
studio?
Now the thing is,
you are in the studio. Okay.
yeah, I'm around. I had to have my eyes and ears everywhere, you know. But but it's literally, and then realizing, okay, you pay attention to yourself, but having to pay attention to somebody else like that, like in that way, I can't even tell you. There's just so many other things to think about. Like I had to make sure at the end of the day, you good, bro. Like your mental, like you have to make sure that they're good. That they have everything that they need, literally. You just have to organize them, whatever. It's like you're having a child. Not really, you're not a child. You're not my child.
Yeah.
But you know, like literally paying so much attention to somebody else, and especially work related.
Yeah.
You have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to have things in order. You have to have all your documents together. Mm-hmm. There's plenty as we get
You look
older.
any weird requests?
Nah. I mean, I'm weird and my friends are weird, so like, I feel like that cancels it out, so it's normal. So even if you ask something, I wouldn't watch you like talk
So-
what, because like I feel
yeah,
like I
that
know
makes
you.
sense.
I feel like I know you, and then sometimes I might even have to because like I know, you know.
Yeah.
And as again, he is somebody that does everything, so he kind of just goes on his own, and then when he ready for me to
Like,
step
oh yeah,
in,
by the way.
he will let me know. All right, Tiff, time to organize X, Y, and Z. No problem. Yeah.
Has he ever come to you and you're like, I don't know how, but I'll figure it out?
No, for sure. And like, well, okay, for music, he would always send, hey, what you think about this? So I have to give him a feedback. And it's also funny because it's like, I know how art is. Like, I treat it like that.
Yeah.
Like, I know art is something sacred. Like, a photographer, you have an idea, seen it come to life. I know that's something special from you now. Same thing with the artist, sharing music, depending on the type of piece it is.
Yeah.
I know that's coming from a vulnerable place now. So even when you like, all right, Webs, tell me what you're feeling with this one. And I'll be like, boy, I ain't know about this one, you know. I actually feel very
Yeah, I
bad.
was gonna
I was not gonna ask.
I
It's like,
feel-
hey, have you ever
I
gotten
feel
one? And it's like, hey,
100%.
this ain't
The
a
thing
chief.
the thing is, with him, it really have misses, really. And the thing is, because it's so many different feels and sounds that you're getting from it all in one, it's like, it sounds so familiar, but so new at the same time. So I'm like, yo, this beat is insane. I ain't really sure what you're saying here. Or I would ask him, like, is this intentional? Because I know sometimes certain things in the song will be intentional.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, so.
Right.
And then when I tell him like how it comes off to me, then he would kind of
Tweak it.
do the song. Yeah, and then he will also send it to other people to be like, how the song in,
Yeah.
you know, and get it and then tweak it, and then we go from there. And of
How has
course,
his reaction been to like something like that? Where it's, 'cause
Do you
I
know-
being like,
I get buffed the other day.
I don't know about you too.
Webs. No. Webs. That's what you tell me. I'm like, all right, brother. So you sure? But that's what I'm saying. It really have that moment when that happens. Because I would ask and I'll be like, you sure these? I said, you sure about these lyrics? Nah, I think I fit in. I might change it. But this is just what I put to hear how it would song on, and fill up the space. I said, okay, cool. But he is also different.
Yeah.
So he is open to that critique. He taking that normal. Yeah. But we never really had. The thing is, most time is a hit. So.
All right.
I don't really have that, but then of course the time that they do, he is fine with, like, he's want me to come with that instead of me saying it sound good.
Yeah.
He wants me to like break it down and tell him. So I also have to change my mind to be like, all right, Tiff.
Yeah, you see that?
You could go.
You see that 15 snare? A little bit. Change it.
Yeah. And anything is too, like, learning and being around too. Now when I hear other songs, like now I know certain things to look for, what I'm listening to, so
Has that caused your music taste to change? Or?
For sure. Yeah. For sure, because listening back now, how I was putting that in my ears, that's crazy. That is, no, just some music. Like why you singing so flat? Like, what is this here?
What kind of music?
Nah. If I say that is, I gotta get cancelled. That pressure. No.
Okay.
Yes, okay. I know,
I was thinking about like big celebrity music, like you listen to.
Yeah, some of them is just off. Like, but even if, and also when you see the artist, like, you could also tell, because sometimes the artist could be fire, but their producer is ass. Yeah. Like they just do work.
Yeah, but your honest producer was not meshing at all.
Yeah, oh gosh, your early work garbage. Now brilliant. Or sometimes your early work was brilliant and your new work now is garbage.
What happened?
So now understanding that and knowing like the engineers and who you're getting some, and then the thing is too learning like who to mix and master yourself. Now the thing is, he went to music school, so he knows to do that for himself. But again, it's everything he really do. So sometimes he'll want to send it to people to mix and master. But realizing too in the game, as much as I'm coming to you to mix and master, the artist also knows how they want their song to sound.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing that? And he's literally telling you X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I know I want to pay a little spin or a little thing on it, but no, so especially if I'm paying you money and I ask for X, don't give me Z. I want X. Yeah. So it's also learning to navigate that as well, because we've had some
issues.
Yeah, had some experiences with that too. Yeah, with mix and mastering. As I'm saying, but he can mix and master for himself, but it's just like you make the beats, you sing the song, you had to mix and master too. Give him a break,
what is it with, oh gosh, it was just some celeb. Like you can't get a particular award because she was the singer, but because she produced the beat, she couldn't get like.
I don't know about that. I didn't. Okay. I don't know that one.
I thought you would have known.
Who is
I can't remember the person I was really hoping that you would have known. Because I think it was like a big artist or something like that. Like she found out after the fact, like she couldn't get these certain things because she basically did everything. So it's kind of like you have to involve other people to be able to qualify for this award.
Or you can't win best.
Best
writer, best.
But why not?
Vocal performance.
If she's the baddest and she's doing everything, give her all her flowers. But yeah, if you find it, send it to me. I'd love to see that.
Rando, how come these sides are cut? How long has it been cut?
Boy, almost 10 years now. That's just been my thing. So of course, I had natural hair growing up, and then for it to be manageable, my mom relaxed my hair.
Right.
And when I got older, and of course I could take care of it now for myself, I was just like, boy, I'm going back natural. So literally I decided to let it grow out, and then I cut my hair, cut the relaxed hair off, and just kind of went from it there. And the thing is, my mom, she kind of is not shaved like mine, but she would just kind of trim her sides down a little bit at that time. And I say, girl, take my sides down. So we did it, because I do this myself. I don't go by anybody to do it. I do it myself.
Like the machine?
Yeah. And I do it myself. And but of course, like coming down by the ear now, like I'll just ask somebody just to make sure how I look in there. But I could, in general, do it for myself. And that just kind of just became my thing. I just was just like, yeah, going back natural. I'll have a little vibe to it, and here we are. And people always ask me, "You'll ever grow it out?" Not really. I like it.
I was gonna ask if you've ever thought in the future that how was the growing out process, because that
the thing is,
the difference in length is like
exactly. I reach. I mean, sometimes if what it was, boy, I remember a time. This probably could even be during COVID. I just let it grow out. I mean, it wasn't crazy, but it was like much more than it is. And then I just took it off again.
Yeah.
I just let it grow for a little longer, and then but now I like it, and as of right now I do see myself stopping it for I like it. And the thing is, you can't even tell.
Oh yeah.
No.
So imagine if I didn't shave those sides, how much hair would I really have on my head? Too much. Because look at hair, and that's the thing, it's like a party trick. It's like, ooh, she walks in with all her hair, and then she puts up in the party. It's like, oh my God, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's me. Surprise.
Yeah. What does the hair routine look like?
Okay, so I love this. So I am a wash and go girly, which basically means
water.
No. I wash my hair, and it's like 1 or 2 products to put it in. Like I'm not twisting it, I'm not styling it. This is literally just product in my hair, and this is my hair as it is. Now, as I said, like I'm doing this a little while now, so of course I trying to go through everything, figure out what work in your hair, what do work in. I went through it all, the LOC, what is it? Leave-in oil and curl cream. Then you switch it up. Then you put this, and they say this not good for your hair. This thing, this that. I went through so many products. Like I've tried. So people ask me for advice. I say, the most I can tell is really trial and error. Because when my hair was shorter, Cantu was my best friend. Now Cantu could throw any garbage. That don't work in my hair at all. At all. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like for shorter hair it works. As your hair your hair has its own personality. Yeah. It's its own person. And you really just have to wake up and see how she feeling.
Yeah, no, felt, because my hair was long.
And go with it. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm still right now, and you see doing shoots now. Now before, the lucky thing with me is people used to, oh my God, I love your natural hair. Just come with it curly.
People ever just touch your hair?
Yeah.
People ever just touch your hair? They're like, oh my gosh, I love your hair.
Ask me first, brother.
I'm just asking if people.
Yeah, they have looked once or twice, and I was just like, hey, we don't do that. What's happening? We're like, cool. Or I might tell you, yeah, you could touch my hair. What I was saying?
Wait, but I really had a lot of hair. Anyways. No.
You found it.
Yeah, no, I find a picture. Dog, this is
wow.
ridiculous.
Twins.
Yeah, because I also had the sides shaved like this.
Twins. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of hair.
That is nuts. What was I thinking?
Where Jabari? When? Where the picture?
Yeah, no, this.
It was when you
Yeah, I am. I don't think that is too much.
Wow, that's a lot of curls. But I don't know why, but guys tend to be easier. When your hair fell out, boy, I just put water in my hair. I feel like, boy, I could puff it on right now, and your curls up like, no, you are lying.
I know more about the skin stuff. It's like, what is it with your, and like, I know like, women ask guys what they do with their skin. They're like,
yeah, skin's so clear.
I just rub soap on it and water, and I go. And I was like, wow.
I mean, no, the thing is, if I'm being real, I wasn't worried too. Like, but we're getting older, so now it's like the moisturizer with the SPF and thing. But you know, and I had a stock back up on that. It finished.
Kind of glycolic acid and.
Yeah, I have all of that. Oh God, we doing that. CeraVe works for me. So yeah. Big up CeraVe, you know. What I was saying, but yeah, so I tried. Now the thing is, like, I realized my hair likes more natural products, so I would tend to gravitate towards, you know. And also for me personally, I like black-owned businesses because I know they know what they're talking about. Right? I understand. Like, I see the hair on your head. All right, I know. I see what you're doing. I know it works. Yeah. Right now, I use Uncle Funky's daughter.
Who?
Uncle Funky's daughter.
All right. That's the brand. Yeah.
Carol.
Nah. Carol daughter works so well in my hair. At least what I tried, it didn't do what it needed to do for me. Yeah. But luckily, like, when I want to try a product, I put it to the back. And if my hair don't take it, that had to come out one time. And yeah, I make my own things at home. I cut aloes, put it in my hair, do my own concoctions, try different things, make my own oils. Like I was really.
When my hair was long, I found it too time consuming, and I was like, I could.
No, it is. Because you know, like wash days, okay. If you're into the pre-poo and all these different things you're doing that, then you wash your hair, you had a deep condition, and then you come out now and it's styling. So if you're styling, what you're styling, the products that you're using. Sorry?
She can get songwriter
of the year. I can't remember who it was, but the rules apparently were.
Well, the thing is they have the rules for each category. So I mean, if you didn't.
No, but it's like if you do the writing, you do the singing, you do the producing, you can't win songwriter of the year because apparently you need to have a minimum of 5 songs in which they are credited solely as songwriter or co-writer. So you can't be credited as anything
okay, well
else.
Then
you can't be a producer, you can't be anything else. Like you just need to be.
Okay, well I mean
that gives writers a chance to be able to win. That makes sense.
But some people just make their own music. And I still want to be a songwriter of the year because I'm a lyrical genius.
Yeah. But then again, in that case too.
Because they're not like you.
Come on.
Smooth. But yeah. Well, in that case, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have the rules there. Then I know, okay, you could have dropped your producing creds or something, or just claim your songwriting creds. But I don't know. I know the. I mean, fair.
Keep all the stocks to me.
Well, then you can't get the award, king.
So it is good.
So it's really up, it's up to you.
You could go back to your hair. I was really.
Oh, you're really enjoying it. But yeah, so that Uncle Funky's daughter, that's the brand, but the one in particular is Curly Magic. You hear the name, Curly Magic. Mm-hmm. You see in my hair,
right? How it looking?
More on for the
Taking
hair.
notes. Right.
How it looking?
Come on, it looking real good.
Looking curly. I was gonna ask how it
looking.
You're
on the front page now.
Real curly.
How you do it? With magic. You see, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not.
With magic. I hear. Yeah. Maybe if you had like cue me in before. And it would have, because you had to teach me the joke for me to now. Do the joke. That kind of spoils it. Yeah. But yeah. So honestly, just try with your hair. Try different things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Natural. It's safe with all those chemicals. They're so cool, right?
I was also thinking, like, what if they fall off? Like, what happens?
Cool. Why are you trying to blight me, brother? Hey, shake that off. Shake that off. So far, they haven't.
Have you been counting it? Like, how was your...
I think she's been discovering what is on the pans as time
has gone by. Yeah, boy, literally. That's how long hair. I was like, oh my God, there's a white rabbit. And I just realized there's a skunk. I was like, what? There's a sunflower.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were like,
Nah, not that. I recently got them. Yeah, but I still take, like,
the wash
I have
process
a
has to be very delicate.
I have a unicorn. Like, what? Like, what else? Cherries,
is that what planet is that? The yellow one.
This is what you ring. That's not Jupiter.
Saturn.
Or Saturn.
Let me see.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, that's Saturn.
Oh, okay.
Saturn. We have one here. Hold on. Look, another one here.
That's same just a random planet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a pink rose. You see, look.
I feel like that is in a very vulnerable position.
No, well, you see it. Don't hook her. Don't make it out. Don't make it out. Just
stay right like there. Putting a gem on the distress,
Yeah, that don't make no sense. And the type of gem too, Cause it don't. You know what? I'll do that off camera. Cry on camera here, boy. That's crazy. But yeah, what else? What about you guys? So what do you do?
Ooh, someone asked us a question.
Come on.
What do I do?
I know a Jabari Show. Tell us about the Jabaris.
Okay, so I am a fiber designer. I design.
Explain to me like I'm 5 years old.
So I design telecommunication networks. I design the physical infrastructure. So all the
Wow.
poles and lines.
So we just have cool kids out there doing cool things. Like, I find that so cool. People will be like, huh, what's that? It sounds like things I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's so techy. Probably not even tech related, but you know,
Yeah.
but no, that's really dope. How did you even get into that?
Well, I went to UE and I did a program called land management. That's what I have my degree in. And in that we had geographic information system courses. And then
And you got
the
into it from
almighty
there.
links.
Your neck thing.
Necklace.
Way.
Oh.
We'll cut that out. I'm not-
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, and then I was
Thanks,
given.
I'm like, what the hell is food?
Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
I then was given the opportunity to come into the industry, and yeah, and then I do photography as my little side quest. Oh, I thought it was bought. I'm being honest. Alright, I thought it was bought.
That's good, right?
That's cool.
That was our next guest.
Yep.
Yeah, we have 2 podcasts today. We've been here
Yeah,
for a
man.
little bit. See, I told you, time goes.
Yeah.
So are they hopping in
No,
this
no,
one with
after.
me?
Don't
No,
worry.
after.
But you could continue.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's
So then
So
I
yes.
also do photography as my side quest.
right.
My job is remote, so
You could be anywhere.
yeah. So I've
That's
been trying to
awesome.
transition my Instagram profile from just portraits to more travel content. So
Right. Get it
yeah,
up there.
But I'm having a challenge wrestling with myself with what direction I want to go in. So
Just post.
Yeah,
Just post.
I'm a
King.
delinquent when it comes to posting.
Real.
Like the last time I post, hold on.
God, I could imagine.
Let me check. Nah, I travel in
But
May.
I heard you're traveling.
I traveled in May. So I traveled in May. So the last
I heard you're
time-
traveling soon again.
Yeah, so I'm actually
Where,
that one.
where you heading?
Barbados.
Hey, Beatles.
Okay, I posted last month.
Hold
the beginning of
on.
last month.
Is he sitting on his tablet?
No.
That's funny. Oh, it's on. No, I thought he was sitting on his tablet. I realized he moved it. I hope it's still charging. Whatever.
So I posted in the beginning of June, but that was my last trip. So yeah, going to Barbados, and I'm actually gonna try this time. I'm gonna try.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
Look and see a little Accra beach, a little a little something,
Yeah,
you know.
something will happen.
Show the people. And yes, you. So I know he's traveling. I heard you flying out too. So where you going? Tell me where you going. Ah!
Big things are going.
What she's
Big things are going.
See, look.
I'm just hopping across the pond to London, that's all.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
London town.
Hold on. Just I'm hopping
Hopping
on
across
what?
the
Just the
pond
what?
to London, okay?
Just hopping across the land.
Bet they give you a pound.
Ooh,
Gotta put that money in your hand right now.
Per.
Hey.
Follow 2 weeks, cents. I love that.
Um,
So we could look forward to the London
my
content.
plan was no. But
But the people ask
because
you.
you asked, I'll do it.
Come on, even if it's just one, I'm
Nah,
taking it. Just one
I'll
picture, I'm
post
taking
something
it.
daily for you.
But the thing is, I also feel, oh God, we in foreign, we take nice pictures. You could post, it look
Yeah.
good. You're outside, like see. It's a memory.
Yeah, I'll post things.
I appreciate
yeah,
that.
what do I do?
Watch him as soon as he lands, forgets about it completely.
No, I will.
Nah,
do
but-
pictures, like the first time I traveled,
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
was Barbados
no,
last year for my birthday. And
Right.
now
Nice.
that was fun.
How was it?
It was what, 5 days, 6 days?
5 days.
That was fun.
I've never been
I
to
stayed
Barbados,
My only
six.
but
thing is
heard
that I
it's
wish I
lovely.
didn't drive. I didn't really get to take in as much because I was trying
Okay.
to not kill 3 people in the car.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. But otherwise, it was fun.
I mean, you did
Nice.
film content. You just never did anything.
No,
with
I
it.
posted it. I had like a 1 minute
see?
video.
You posted it?
Somewhere. Maybe on TikTok, and I think the audio got taken down because of the whole thingy.
That not because the whole that's
So-
crazy, eh?
I could be wrong. But yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
fun.
So yes, what do you do? I kind of jumped. I was kind of
really
like,
just
oh
do,
yeah, I heard
like,
you traveling. So
photography
yes.
And that's about it. Photography, videography. No.
So how did you get into this?
I saw a guy on YouTube. He was like, he's a
Mm-hmm.
photographer. I was like, oh, I could do that. That's fun. And
It looks fun. I could do this too.
I really was like,
anything you can do, I can
I
do
really
better.
was like, I don't want to work in an office. I went on YouTube a day. I saw this guy. He literally said
what
he's
you
a
said
photographer.
there
He
is
makes
so
money
real.
from it. And I was like,
So real.
photography?
awesome.
Sounds a bit to me.
fun.
Sounds a bit to me.
I can't pay to
Yeah.
take pictures. Like, that's cool.
Crazy, right?
So then that was really my story. I
That's
don't have-
awesome. But I just want to, when you said that there with the job, I just want to circle back because remember earlier when I said I never really consider myself a creative. The thing is, food. That is creativity.
yeah.
Coming up with dishes, and I'm just here like, girl, you had. The thing is, I have always been around it again, as I said, but like never really tapped in. And I feel like now I am actually tapping and I'm allowing myself to explore all sides of it to be like, okay, I know what the food is. And the thing is, food actually knocking on my door again, you know, for me to get into it. And even people around me keep saying, gosh, Webbs, what you doing? What you doing? You say you could be doing. I'm just like, but y'all never worked in food.
It's
like,
a lot.
It is a lot.
I really
It
want to
is
own a
lot.
restaurant.
Especially if after you want to own a
Like,
restaurant.
that is
I don't
going
know
to
why.
I was like,
Oh,
okay, wait. I don't
No,
want to
I'll-
own a
I'll
restaurant,
definitely own
but
it.
I want to invest in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm willing to throw
part
money
owner,
behind a
I don't have to
restaurant.
be a full
Yeah.
owner.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
don't know nothing
yeah.
about running a restaurant. But
Yeah, just be a silent partner.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
Pump money,
yeah,
honey.
no, I will
Yeah.
pump some money into a
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah,
I
But
think
it had
because
a-
of Jordan
yeah.
too.
Of course.
And my sister.
Oh, well, okay, well, yeah.
But there
we
you
have
go.
friends
That's
that
dope.
do food.
Do food.
So
That's
I was
great.
Like,
Yeah.
what if? Huh?
Which Jordan?
You wouldn't know this, Jordan. This is
It'll be surprising if you know this Jordan.
Jordan. I ain't gonna lie, if you know
I
this,
just been
if you know
really
this
last
Jordan,
name. Because I know a Jordan and that into food, so that's why I want
Guy?
to know if it's the same Jordan.
right?
Yeah. Well,
That's what I thought. I don't know what kind of way though. If you knew him,
yeah.
What kind of a good
A
or
bad
a
way?
bad
You
way?
cannot
Because I feel
but we just know him because we grew up in church. So that's why I was like,
okay
yeah,
now.
because he's younger than
I know
us.
I know a different Jordan who's into
okay.
food, so that's fine.
Yeah.
but I was
It's like, so that's I'll be surprised if
Oh nah,
when would those paths cross?
that's hilarious. But yeah. So the thing is, so again, I guess like creativity has always been around me, knocking on my door, and like now I'm here like, hey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
my mom wanted to
You
be
know,
like a
but I
chef,
feel
think,
so.
because I asked my mother like random. I was like, Mom, if it wasn't working with you, and I'm like, we should probably cooking. She's like, oh, you should probably.
The thing is, it's nice to
continue
know.
that.
Like when I catch us vibe and I lovely.
Yeah.
Like I light up when
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen.
No, like
I
my
just
mother
be-
could cook. Like
and I,
she doesn't
Yeah.
eat meat, but cooks. Like she used to cook meat for me all the time. I
yeah.
have no idea how she used to taste the food.
The thing is, I don't even, and that's the thing. I find even like non meat eaters could real cook meat.
That don't make any
Could
sense.
real cook. I don't know the maths behind that. I ain't questioning
I
it.
have to taste the food.
However,
Like, I taste it,
yeah, like how you know, yeah.
good.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
something.
We should study that. I'll do like a little. You could probably do some stats on that.
You should. Eh,
Good call
A
back.
little, all non-meters that, and have people,
Yeah.
Meters, yeah.
and figure out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I know, but the thing is, I know it's
Yeah.
gonna be high up. I don't know what it is, but no, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true.
yeah. That's
I think that's a
anything
good place
else
to
you need
learn.
to know from me? Anything else, tell the
Yeah,
people?
listen.
You have any hot takes?
Those things like get
It
me
could be like
cancelled.
Add more clips.
No,
Say-
no, it could be like all mangoes taste the same to me. You know,
Definitely. Whoa, brother, that's definitely not. We now talk about food, and you come in and say something
hot
so
take.
outlandish like that. You could have said something else. Mangoes, boy. Put some respect on mango, first of all.
I was
All
just
right.
saying.
You know there are different types of mangoes,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
And they all taste okay. I don't know your Jabari.
But
I'm getting
a mango is
to
a
know
mango
you.
to
What's
you.
going
Mango's a
on?
mango,
It tastes.
it's a
Nah,
mango.
definitely. Whoa,
But that's
brother.
just me though.
Nah,
Gotta be.
they taste
You
different.
alone by yourself.
taste
They
different.
100% taste
The
different.
texture is also different too.
100. The size,
Well, I know
the color,
size
the
and
everything.
colours, but I'm talking more
Nah,
like
but like the
experience of
texture,
it.
Totally
No.
no, it's totally different. A starch mango, a Julie mango, a long mango,
like the
all a
taste.
totally different experience.
I
And
feel like you
also
had to
have-
eat them back to back, and then probably you would.
and
be able
then
to-
you had to know what mango is for chow. It have some mango that literally like perfect
Right,
for
like-
chow.
Yeah.
Like the texture
one?
and all like. But I don't even know the names, boy. Like it's just, and then the thing is they have some mangoes. I don't even know the names, and it's like How are you so
Okay.
perfect?
So I have no
Who
hot
made
takes.
you? Nah, we
No,
keep
that's
it,
what I
we'll
said.
keep
That's
it
what
clean
anything
for
like-
now.
That's what I said. That's why I said the
Nah,
man.
no, I don't think I have anything.
I think you're lying.
Do I?
You have
Nah.
something.
It could be simple.
Think
it
I'm
could be
the-
simple like,
nah.
hey, you know, guys, peanut butter and Oreos. That's okay.
That'll slap.
Okay.
I'll eat that. So you
no, but that's what I'm saying. It could be something simple as, you know.
No, nothing's coming to mind, you know.
Nothing in it
The
to
thing is, I
draft?
could yap about. Nah, but
Do you have anything saved in there? Okay.
well, I'm gonna
'Cause
check
I
now
thought
and
about
tell
this
you.
randomly. I was
I feel like I did on a
Oh.
clay so the other day.
I'm like, every time I just
Purr.
don't feel to tweet
Hey.
something, I just press delete. I don't ever put save to draft.
I've never clicked save.
Why
to
would I
Definitely
ever like?
not. No, dog. Sometimes it just is. I'm like, how
save this
even in drafts? I don't even remember. I was going through it, and I'm like, I thought this post. Sometimes like when it said tweet didn't send or whatever, I just kind of draft it. I'm like, but the tweet on my timeline though. So what's going on? Nah, I don't have anything, y'all. Tell you I good.
Have any random things that you do like? You collect
Any random things that I do?
bottle caps.
I have a small collection of Archie comic books. If you know
I feel
about
like I
Archie.
know what Archie
Big up
is.
Archie. You don't know. Oh, you can't remember Archie.
Oh my god, I like this.
I need a refresh. I'm covering it.
But yes,
No,
I have a
when you
small.
see
I have
it,
a
you
small.
should. It should click.
I have a small collection of Archie
Archie,
books.
I no longer have.
Yeah.
Archie.
I have some old ones. I feel like it was one of the things from like 19 some number. It's like old. I'm like, oh, vintage. Got you. Mine now. Yeah, and I have some Betty and Veronica's in there, some Jugheads. It's totally random. Just yeah. What else, boy?
Veronica, Jughead.
Yeah.
Why not?
Does it
Why
before
not?
you
That's
need to
not the
know.
name some Riverdale people.
Correct. It's based off of
Gotcha.
Archie. Gotcha. Yeah.
That Jughead took me out. I was like, oh, that's something. Something real familiar.
What else, boy? I don't know. So random things about me. I love animals. As I said, I want to be
Yeah.
a vet. Like at
What's
one
your least
point,
favorite animal?
you see like insects, like reptiles and stuff. Yeah, like how you can have a pet lizard. The thing is, I have a pet turtle. So probably I could watch it and be like, ah. Like I never thought I would see myself like, oh my god, hi little turtle, like you know, petting his head and like
You play
playing
with
with the turtle. But here
Oh,
we
yeah,
are.
we have a
yeah.
turtle too. I touch it every time I'm leaving the house and coming back in.
Yeah. The thing
I
is, she
named
lives in the
turtle, but I
yard.
don't know what my neighbor. I don't
Oh,
know what
mine
my
is
brother's
Crush.
named it. But I call it turtle. No, I was just saying.
But yeah, at a point in the yard home, we had 3 dogs, 2 birds, 2 rabbits,
yo.
turtle. And we also had ponds, so we used to have like fish in the ponds and stuff like that. But yeah, I just love animals in general.
Your take on cats? People owning cats as pets?
That's cool.
Okay.
Cats are ninjas. So once you give them that free space to come and go as they please, they love you forever.
Someone told me that dogs know that we are not dogs, so that's why they treat us the way that they do. Whereas opposed to cats, think
wow.
that we are big cats. So when we leave the house to
That's
come
hilarious.
back, they're very disappointed because why do we not have food? Because we're supposed
That's
to leave
hilarious.
to I guess go on hunt and bring back food for them.
Get food. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
So
hilarious. I love dogs. You tell me
That's
you
just what
see
I was told.
animals
I
are
haven't
incredible.
fact-checked it, but
Animals, I feel like
I
you
find
can't.
that
How you gonna?
I would
how
find
you
that
gonna
very
find-
I was more
fascinating
trying
if
to
that's
figure
a
out like
Yeah,
how do you even test that? Like
that's what I'm saying. How you gonna
Yeah.
fact check that? How? Because you can't ask the dog,
know?
buddy,
me? Do you think
am
I'm
I
like you?
human or dog?
no,
Like,
you know they talk with these stupid. Well, this is fun.
hey, who? But yeah, but I just wanna say like. You asked my age. Well, you didn't ask, but you did ask. I'm 32. Hey.
Big up you.
I didn't know what the,
I didn't know that.
No, I was
Oh.
claiming 24.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as majority know, up
Yeah,
until
yeah.
now, I'm 24. Even though when you sort of say 10 years in culinary, we like, girl, you doing this
Yeah,
since
that-
you 14. That ain't
that's
making
okay.
sense. But hey, some people
Yeah.
just like that.
Oh no,
but
no.
yeah.
I thought you would have been like 26.
No, and do you know the vast majority think that?
Yeah.
So
I
if
think people
anybody,
Big
just
up you.
think
yeah.
genetics, all that.
Great.
Auntie and uncle. For
Like,
one
what
time.
Right,
age
thank
range,
you.
right? You're probably like, you're not thinking somebody is not too far
It's
from
much
you
older.
until you
Yeah.
see like,
Correct.
like a lot of wrinkles or like, you know, it's like,
Mm,
so it's like if you had like a lot of wrinkles
I
and
got in that
then
department.
you're like, oh, well, I'm like 24. I'm like, dang,
No, but if we
look
being
like
real,
42.
if we being real,
Yeah.
if we being real, I find
'Cause
some
you
of
know
these
about the-
youngins out
you
there.
know
Oh, no.
green dress lady?
Way
The-
older than me. The who?
Lady?
The
There
green
was a lady
dress
on TikTok,
lady.
She's just kind of like,
Oh. Ah, not TikTok.
she's talking about the heels. Oh my gosh, she's like,
Gotta be
young
a little more
girls these
specific than that,
days,
buddy.
like they don't wanna wear heels in clubs. You know, they wanna wear sneakers.
First of all, why we
and then she's like,
why we torturing
you know,
ourselves?
I'm 34, but I don't look it, and everybody then come and say, girl, you look 42.
No, that's well, you look for that. You walk into that
You look
door.
42.
Cause why? No, the thing is, what I like now is that everybody's
Yeah.
like, yeah, sneakers, thing, whatever, to the club. Because why are you trying to wear heels all night?
Be
First of all,
comfortable.
3/4 of them cannot walk in it. Why
Yeah,
you
that kinda-
embarrassing yourself, sis? You looking like a dead headlights. What you doing? Why you doing it? That ain't making no sense. No, I'm telling you. Or at least find one that
Yeah.
you could walk in. You know? Oh gosh. But yeah, like just getting older, coming into your own, like you really, as I say, with just how life is happening now, life is crazy. That's all I have to say. In a good way and everything else in between. But yeah, I'm glad to be
Amen.
here and have this experience.
You have any, I guess, closing thoughts, inspiration for the people that want to either be graphic designers, models, chefs?
And the thing is, I'm still learning. Honestly,
What's been your biggest piece of advice
if you think
through your whole life?
my biggest piece of advice is try it. If you want to get into it, do your research, talk to people who are into it, and get a feel to see if you're really into it. Because people would message me, "Oh, I want to get into modeling." I said, honestly, girl,
Just
organize your own photo shoot. See if you're comfortable. Because people will talk that, but when they really see what goes into it, I ain't too comfortable doing this. I don't know if I could do this. Try it out. See, go in the kitchen, whip something up. See, talk to people, look into school. Look and like literally try, test it out. And me now having all these different experiences and phases in my life, I could safely say that because I never thought I would be doing all of these things here. But guess what? I tried it and I'm here today. And now, and when you get older too, you realize a lot of these cliche sayings, they really hit the nail on the head with it.
yeah.
Like you can't literally do anything once you put your mind to it. Literally. So yeah, go out, try it, do it, see if you're into it, and then who knows what could go from there. And everything is kind of linked. Like when I look back, everything is kind of linked for me. It has some link in there, and yeah. So that's what I would say.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You're welcome on anytime again. We will link all of your socials and things that you do.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. You know, and we got to learn a little about Jabari and Jabari.
Yep.
Love that first. Hey, love in the house.
So, we'll see you all next week.
Hey,
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
That's Jabari.
signing out, guys.
And I'm Jabari.
And I'm Tiff. And this was
The Jabari Show.
Jabari Show.
Anyway, Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Tiff Tuesday. I love it.